Today is April 8th, 2020. It's a Wednesday. That means I will be offering my services through Pixie Dust Metaphysical Boutique. You can get in touch with them and book an appointment with me through pixiedustmetaphysical.com. Let's get right into it today. We're going to be looking at the transits of April 8th. Keep in mind we had that full moon last night, and tonight the energy is still there, but the moon is moving into Scorpio. And the reason that I picked 6:03 p.m. to be the time that we discuss things is because that's the exact time that the moon is going to be making this nice square to Saturn. See, Saturn in Aquarius, 1 degree, 7 minutes. Moon in Scorpio, 1 degree, 7 minutes. When you have this square between the moon and Saturn and these fixed signs, one thing that you can do is sense the sort of stress that the moon feels under this aspect of Saturn. Saturn is as we know, a planet of form and structure, and we know that the moon is the unconscious and the emotions. And so what we do is we look at a cyclical planet like the moon, and we have to come into grips with this slower moving planet of Saturn. And I think today you're going to feel that energy, especially this evening as the moon passes over this degree, comes into contact there. This is not the greatest aspect as far as the expression of one's emotion is concerned. This may be a better time to sit back and to use Saturn's energy to think about things a little bit more, use your head a little bit more. It's not a bad idea to explore the emotional realm. It just might be tough to try to express it at this time. Some things that I wonder though, as we look at this, we should keep an eye on Wall Street. I'm still learning financial astrology, so I won't comment too much on this, but one thing you start to see, you got the moon, Uranus, you got Neptune in Pisces, almost near that 17 degree mark, which is, as I'm learning, the 17 degrees of Pisces and Virgo is a pretty sensitive axis for Wall Street. And you got Neptune sort of leaving that 17 degree range and has been transiting it. So you got a lot of that going on. Neptune factors in because Neptune and Capricorn, back in the early 90s, Neptune and Uranus were in Capricorn back in the early 90s. And what happens is Capricorn business, financial systems, the public, these things are all affected. And you have Neptune, which, sort of made things unusual. Uranus does things differently. So one thing that you kind of had going on here is that you had things that came into play like derivatives and credit default swaps, and these things really picked up. And then in 2003, when Neptune and Uranus were in mutual reception, meaning they were in signs that were favorable to each other, like in 08 when Uranus was transiting Pisces, what you seem to have here is an intensification of all those unusual things that were happening. So it's good to keep our eyes on what's going on in Wall Street. Especially you got Uranus and the remnants of a pregnant moon, the full moon, entering into Scorpio, and eventually, probably early tomorrow, we'll have its opposition with Uranus. And this could bring some unusual activity to the markets. Not that it hasn't been unusual already, but I'm going to continue to learn about this. And as we figure out more, as I learn more, about the financial markets. It won't take me long to close the gap on my astrology and financial knowledge. And pretty soon I should be out here with some good information for everybody. Might take me a couple months, but stay tuned, it'll happen. And yeah, let's just pay attention. This morning, Wall Street ticks up. So Wall Street's up a little bit higher today. It's been really volatile, so who knows? But I say we just keep an eye on it because lots of crazy stuff is happening. And yeah, if you guys want a reading with me, you can get a reading with me today. I'll be on call with Pixie Dust Metaphysical.com. I'll be on call with them all day. And then at the same time, I'll link to them in the description. Anytime between 11 a.m. and 9 p.m. tonight, just call up, book an appointment. We'll get that squared away. If not, you can always message me. I'll be available all weekend for appointments. So anytime really. Today might not be the best because the moon is void, of course, until 4:17 p.m. when it enters Scorpio. So let's just enjoy the day. Hope you guys have a good one. If I talk to you, that'll be great. And if not, have a great day.